Havoc Newsboy, Mark.
Welcome to Dunedin. It's the home of the world's steepest street. This street has a grade of 1 to 1.26. But not only that, Dunedin's also home to champion swimmer Daniel Loader. Oh, it's this one. Excellent.
Oh yeah, this is my favourite one. This is the Otago one. Yeah, this is a good one.
Lana Castle. Wow, what a magnificent piece of engineering set plop up on top of a hill right here in Old Dunedin town.
Architecturally odd, Lana Castle was apparently designed to be a cross between an Australian outback house and a Scottish castle. And there are some amazing stories about this Scottish castle and the owner-operator, Mr. Larnick.
He was a rough old bugger and ended up blowing out his brains in Parliament.
Lana Castle. It's on a hill in Dunedin. It's a wig. It's a trick. Who wins normally?
Used to. New Zealand Police, Wellington.
The police win.
Bloody police. The bloody police. Well, that's why there's so much crime in this country, Rob. People spending their time marching around with pipes instead of solving crime.
The world champions from Australia, Victoria Police, they are all sworn policemen.
And that's all they do is
But they play the pipes all day.
blow the
As
bag.
I understand it, yeah.
Blow in the bag.
Yeah.
Hey!
How'd you guys go?
Good, not too well.
Southland, very strong traditionally in bagpipes.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
There'd be people watching, and I'm not saying I think this, but there'd be people watching and go, look at those geeks.
Nah, never. Pipe bands are the coolest thing ever. I'm sexy in this. I mean, sexy.
Was there a period of denial where you used to pretend to your friends you didn't? Yeah.
Yes. No, I'm not going away on a weekend. I'm going to stay with friends. I'm not going on a pipe band trip at all.
That's around. There's these fake redhead wigs.
Oh, they're just tryhards, Scotty.
Really?
Tryhards.
They look a bit kooky. Look at that.
Everyone's up there. Oh, hey, what?
This really works. It's still red.
Cracker. Graham running a past champion mace flourisher. So you don't toss it or you chuck it up in the air. You flourish it. Let's see your goods.
Go, Graham.
Go, man. Woo!
Oh, that's good.
Even though there's kids around, he's going to toss it high. Watch. Jesus.
Oh.
Oh, that's lovely. I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even going to go there. I'll give it this. It's like you probably stand clear, actually. It's quite an edge on that. And then it probably would have come back around there. And then, yeah.
How do you spell piping?
Well, he signs autographs. I was quite keen to give that tossing thing a go, but I have a hard enough time trying to do the bloody tally, so let's stick with one thing at a time, eh?
What would you call that colour there?
Strawberry blonde.
Strawberry blonde. Yeah. I call that strawberry blonde.
I don't think strawberry blonde works anymore, eh? It's red here. So are you piping or dancing or?
Piping. I'm the drum major.
Are you true with the drum major?
Yes, and bass drummer.
Oh, good crikey, Dickens.
So they got you, you're like an import from Scotland that they got over, sort of like a rugby player that they get over, you know, like New Zealand rugby players going to Japan. An import.
other boys give you a bit of grief? They knock you about and say you're skirt wearing Nats, where are you off to with your potsy pipe band? They ever give you that sort of shit?
Nah, not really.
I remember we used to go on school camps, News, and even on scout camps where guides were invited, there was a little hanky-panky in the bushes up the back.
Oh yeah.
Always.
Oh, you get plenty of that round in the Nationals because the bands sort of gel together, the kids do, and they sort of find some sweet love.
Common ground.
Sweet loving.
They find
Sweet
common
loving.
ground. Is that what you're saying?
ground, yeah.
There's a bit of common ground.
Does having a kilt make it easier for you to get some of that sweet loving as a young man?
I think it's easier. Yeah.
He says as he strokes his sporran. And do you think that there's a certain mystique about the kilt that attracts a young lady, which is really the only reason you guys have got into bagpiping at all?
Well, there is if you go commando, which is, i.e. summer mode, i.e.
Commando, it's called, is it? Which is fruit on the vine, free and easy in the breeze. Yeah.
Go Canterbury Caledonian.
Yeah! What's going on?
I don't know. This whole thing weirds me out.
It kind of weirds me out too. I actually thought it would be full of geeks.
It's not.
It's not at all.
Some of those. Maybe it's the old hardy Scots coming in there. It's full of very, very positive people. People maybe with a little bit too much.
Well, that
Get up
guy
and
before
go.
that we talked to was you.
Let me just ask
At
Rob
that
something.
age.
Rob, no problem with drug testing here?
No, the only drugs are over in that tent over there, and it starts with an S and it's called Spates.
Right, well, it is a drug, of course.
Ventolin?
Oh,
Do you have a problem with Ventolin?
Yeah, not
nothing.
like a
No,
Ventolin, you
none of
get
that. No.
That's what we've just been noticing. A lot of people here at the South Pacific and New Zealand National Bagpipe Championships have hearing aids.
I wonder why that is.
The Queenstown, or Queenstown, is truly one of the most magnificent parts of the country.
Unforgiving limestone, scarred dales and craggy moors, Queenstown has it all.
Let's take a look. There's so much to see and do. Look, you've got the gondola up there, try and ride come back down over there, but go to their feet. There's heaps to do.
You know, Queenstown is New Zealand's adventure capital.
It's the home of extreme sports. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Chuck Berry.
Well, hello.
So you could just call yourself Charles, but it'd be funny to call yourself Chuck.
Well, you
Wouldn't it?
could, but it wouldn't be correct.
There's a lot of people who would be happy with just, you know, like a new game for the PlayStation or a quick whip off in the toilets. But
Well, that's
solo stuff, you prefer to jump off the top of a hill with a...
I do, you know, it floats my boat.
Is it blokey?
Nah. It's, there's a few quite fine women who indulge in the sport.
Yeah, that's the thing, Chuck. Is it really that you're just a show pony and you're just jumping off and really it's the women? It's the women, it's the art prey base jump.
Is base jumping the new Formula One? Is it?
It honks, it just cooks.
What's your typical art prey base jump?
Ah, straight to the pub.
Straight to the pub.
Straight to the pub.
Because alcohol
Actually,
really...
Because then you can forget it quicker. Keep your hand there, check your hand out there.
Bend the finger slightly. Bend the finger
Oh,
slightly.
he's got major adrenaline.
Oh.
He's got adrenaline coursing through his veins like some sort of demigod of Greek legend.
Well, I'm still thriving on a jump from 2 days ago.
Are you?
Yeah.
Describe it for me.
You're taking a big, irretrievable step, and it's the funniest feeling when you rock forward beyond that point where you can no longer go backwards and step into nothing. It's that step, it's that big step. You can't go backwards.
Is that what happens? It's just... Okay, does it
You
tend...
mean with time slowing down?
Yeah, does time slow down?
And looking down and seeing the ground coming rushing at you and into your face, and you can actually see the hard spots on the ground. You can see that bit that you're going to hit.
When you step off a cliff, Chuck, pretty much most of the ground's a hard spot.
Got any idea what it's like to actually see that rock that you're going to hit?
No, man, I don't, and I don't want to. That's the thing. Why do you? What makes us different, Chuck?
Because
what makes you go, I'm going to hit that rock?
You could step off something and see what it looks like, before you thump into something, but you don't, and that's part of the joke. It's a big
Oh,
joke.
it's a joke.
It's a
Oh,
joke.
it's a joke.
Yeah.
Oh,
Have you ever had the
I missed
giggles?
it.
I get the giggles a lot. Is there a danger of Queenstown becoming over-extremed?
I think it's sort of self-regulating. Is the death aspect.
Yeah, there's that.
There's that.
If someone said to you, Chuck, I love you, I want to have sex with you, just before you're going to have a base jump, and she said, it's me or the base jump.
Oh, she'd miss out.
She'd miss out.
Really?
Oh.
The base jump. It'd be,
He's a dedicated-
put that away, darling,
he's a
I love you
dedicated
too, but
Well, it's
off the
obvious that
edge.
she doesn't understand that why I'd want a base jump, and when someone is saying you or me, and I'm going to make a decision whether I like her more than the base jump that I want to do, then she's misunderstanding sex after the base jump, for sure.
Boy, hokey, that would be après base, wouldn't it?
That's our pro base.
That is.
Après base all over your face.
Makes you horny.
Does it?
Oh, yeah.
Base jumping makes you horny,
Well,
does
you've
it?
just been
That's a good
indulging.
bump. That's a good bumper sticker. I'll tell you what, you might think that you have a good time here, mate, but first time I came here, I went down to the gardens. I was, this might freak you out a bit, but I was down there and, with a friend of mine. We'd been out like till 5 the night before and on the Jägermeister, and which, that's pretty extreme, eh? And we had a round of frisbee golf.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
crazy.
So while you're jumping off cliffs, man, the rest of us are having a pretty good time.
Yeah.
That is pretty
That was crazy.
cool,
Yeah. That was crazy.
I'm so sad.
Hey, so basically, Mikey, the signals are, if you're happy with things that are going down, just give me the thumbs up like this kind of thing.
Yeah.
If you're a bit dodgy on something, give me that.
Yeah. I'll give you that, mate.
I'll be able to keep an eye on you up there anyway.
You know, time and time again, people come up to me and say, Newsboy, how do you make TV? Well, the reality of TV in the 90s is commercial TV, sponsorship. However, it's very important to make sure that your sponsorship on TV is subtle. You know, the market we're trying to aim for are aces, alienated, cynical, experimental and savvy. They know when you're trying to shove product in their face. Sponsorship, television, subtle. Red Bull gives you wings.
All very good and well for you to say that Mr. standing there on top of a hill, nice and fine, while I'm tipping upside down in a fiberglass hull of some twisted... Look at that, I've got such a gurn on. From the skies above Queenstown, it was directly to the wonderful town of Gore.
I'm believing that you're in love with me.
Here's a handy hint. If you're like us and you're doing a travel show all the way around New Zealand, an easy way to sort of slide by when you don't really want to visit a town is just pop into the main centre of town. Look, this is a square here. There's always a big trout or a crayfish or a sheep. Just sit by that. And then do this. You know, people come from miles around to Gore just to sit on these rocks and bathe in this water. The healing properties of these rocks and water have been known about, for maybe 200 years in this area, but now around the world, tourists from everywhere are coming in just to stop in Gore, just to fucking stop in Gore.
It's also the epicentre of New Zealand homosexual community. The first gay man in New Zealand was born here in Gore in 1872.
And there's still a huge, thriving underground community of gay people who just don't tell anyone.
Gore.
Gore, the G's for gay.
Gore. It's the Rarotongan community.
Home of the solitary Rarotongan. Hey, clear off, mate.
You know, many people have said to us, what's so special about Gore? And to be honest, there's not a lot. It's got a big trout. You know, Gore's not only New Zealand's country and western capital, but it's also the world capital for brown trout fishing. You may be saying, Gore, cut out the double dipping, but it's allowed to, because it's Gore.
You know what I say? Maybe Gore should be the capital of greedy piggery. Greedy Gore.
Greedy old Gore.
Greedy old Gore.
Greedy old gay man's Gore.
Greedy old gay man sitting around the back of the fence, doesn't tell anybody, keeps it to himself, Gore.
Dirty old Gore.
dirty old hidden pyramid scheme gay man behind the back fence, drunken old woman driving down the main street on a Wednesday night off to Housey Gore. Is that what it's all about, is it?
Be careful in the toilets in Gore.
This is Gay Man's Rock. It's a place where men can feel comfortable with one another just sitting around in the sun.
Where men seeking men find other men seeking men.
You know, more and more men are coming to Gore just to get together. Hey, fellas.
Hey, guys.
Yeah? Hey.
Hi. Gore's the boomtown capital of New Zealand.
Well, I can see why they call it Gore. It's absolutely gorgeous. You know, people have said pretty much everything there is to say about Gore. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Fox Glacier and surrounds. What a beautiful place. What a beautiful place, News.
What a beautiful place.
Can I get a 360?
Can we get a 360?
Hit me with a, look at that, and around. Oh, the majesty of it. Oh, the slurry, the rock, look.
And what
landslide.
what you're seeing in this beautiful 360 shot is a great example of a U-shaped valley carved out by glaciation.
And of course, you can just get there by driving up the road, up the west coast, stopping in Fox Glacier Township, then going back a wee bit because you would have already passed the turn off. You're in here, then up the road for about 10 minutes, then up here for about a quarter of an hour walk, and by hook. Isn't it the most marvellous thing you've ever seen?
Isn't this fantastic?
Isn't it wonderful?
Great, isn't it? Isn't it great?
You see,
isn't this fantastic?
Are you in New Zealand?
Isn't this great?
And is this the first time you've been to Fox?
Yes,
Isn't it magnificent?
it is. It's wonderful.
See? It's as simple as that. Fox Glacier is magnificent. Not a hassle to get to at all? No. See? And look at it.
Isn't it great?
Look at it.
Isn't it lovely? Isn't it great?
Can I get 3 cheers? Hooray! Hip,
Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray!
Okay.
Yeah, isn't it great? Another day, another expensive helicopter ride.
It's the best way to spend your New Zealand on air money so that we can go places we haven't been before. I've never been on a glacier. Woo-hoo-hoo! It's quite good.
Look, glacier.
I'm over here. I'm going to do a backspin on a glacier. Now I've got ice in my underwear. I love it when the dance floor's not too crowded. Fox Glacier isn't so much a snowfield as a glacier. Now, because of the type of TV show we're doing, we're going from place to place very quickly. I haven't done any research. I don't know anything about a glacier, how it's formed or anything apart from it looks really cool. I'll tell you what, the Fox Glacier, where we're standing, is about 500 feet deep, up to 1,000 feet deep, just up there, further up about 14k to the top. Now might be a good time to introduce 2 new members of the show. These are our stunt companions, Ducky Havoc
And Newsboy.
Now, for the things that we can't do because we're highly paid and not very well insured television entertainers, we use plastic toys to do the tricks for us.
Don't feel close up, Mr. Ducky.
Okay, so if you can imagine, Ducky Havoc is me, Mikey Havoc, and Newsboy is
me, Newsboy.
And we'll just play it that way. Who knows what adventures we'll get up to?
Okay.
Come on, mate, what are you, some sort of poofter?
Oh, look, what are you talking about, mate? I don't want to waste my time going down the bloody glacier.
Well, you're going to take a chopper, mate. The chopper's gone, mate. You're stuffed.
Shut up, mate.
Come on, you small penis fag. Let's get down there.
The sound of music.
That's what I get paid to do. Stand on a glacier and sing. Oh, the air's very thin up here. So I had a bit of a run round before, but quite honestly, I'm regretting it now.
3 pennies, thanks, Mr. Stevens. Come on, girls, we're off to school.
Are you all right?
Everything will be fine after school sports.
I think we should probably go soon. I think we're losing him.
The sooner you and I tuck into these chips, the better. Have a couple. Look, it's Adam Ferrari and Dion Nash.
No, that's it. Okay.
No, but enough mucking about. Fox Glacier is excellent to visit, eh?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's only 4 minutes helicopter ride from down in Fox
Glacier Township.
Township.
Now, the reason it was called Fox Glacier is because it was named after Billy Fox, or William Fox, New Zealand's first premier,
That's
which
right.
isn't as interesting as Franz Joseph Glacier, which is only 25 minutes down the way, which is named after an Austrian prince last in the Habsburg line.
That's right, yes.
And as you can see, it's worthy to come up here. We're here in the middle of late summer. And shave ice, I've got aplenty.
New Zealand's Fox Glacier, and what better way to celebrate than by dancing the foxtrot?
I'm leading. But you're going home to lead.
And round we go.
Actually, round we go.
Well, thanks again, New Zealand. We hope you've enjoyed New Zealand's favourite half hour of television. But are we ever going to see Ducky, Havoc and Newsboy again?
Where's bloody Ducky and Newsboy? Where are they?
They should be down soon.
They've been ages.
It's like that whole Hillary and the rest
They
of the
should have told us where they were
thing.
going and what time they were leaving.
Well, they're just having fun, I suppose, you know. I don't know.
It's all very good and well to have fun in a national park, but you have to keep your eye
Maybe
on
they're
it.
laughing at us now. You know. Maybe they're not here. Oh well. It's them gone.
Oh, classic.
They're there.
Excellent. That's classic
wow.
comedy.
That is thinking outside the square. Wow.
Excellent.
Hilarious.
Now, this program is brought to you with the help of your broadcasting fee, so you
my
can see
God,
more
I
of the
can't
duck
get
and the
over
bee.
that. I can't get over that joke. Jesus.
Very funny. Very
Wow.
clever.
Wow.
Very clever.